There are some potential contenders, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, Mike Pompeo, who we just had on, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. The list goes on, and obviously the vice president puts himself in there too, potentially. He's on our wall.
Where's the main man? Why wasn't he there? Apparently, he recently announced the fact that he is running, which is pretty much an open secret. I mean, everyone expected it. And people were even talking about the fact that he was advised to wait after the midterms in order to say that he is running. He had an interesting speech, gave a couple of jabs at Joe Biden. And I don't know where should I get my information from. And I decided to get it from NPR because this is from the American taxpayer money. So it takes money both from left-leaning people and right-leaning people in order to provide accurate and objective assessment of the situation. I expect to find only proper reporting, very little editorial as I read the NPR. Donald Trump, who tried to overthrow the results of the 2020 presidential elections and inspired a deadly riot at the Capitol in a desperate attempt to keep himself in power, announced that he is running today for the president in 2024. I'm announcing my candidacy for the president of the US, he said. Your country is being destroyed before your eyes. The announcement and official filing came just a week after the 2020 midterm elections, which saw a lackluster performance from Trump-backed Republican candidates in key Senate races and competitive House elections. As a result, the Democrats were able to retain control of the Senate. I think that the Democrats have an altar of Trump, and they're praising and worshiping like, thank you, Donald Trump, for this gift. Thank you for allowing us. By the way, what is missing here? There is something. DeSantis. You can't have NPR without DeSantis. There we go. The future. So, what I predict is going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of egging on from the media, from Democrats, and from some right-wingers to get DeSantis to run, because it would create a very interesting division within the Republican Party, and they are going to probably side with DeSantis in order for this division to accelerate, right? Like, a lot of people vote on emotional levels. A lot of people are siding with Trump also emotionally. So if they do this primary and Trump doesn't win, or if DeSantis doesn't win, then the left can hope that at least a small percentage of supporters will choose not to show up to the polls and not to vote, which would be unfortunate, of course. And I think that this is the playbook that we're going to see right now. The media, probably even Fox News, they're going to side with DeSantis if he chooses to run, and I do think he may. And it's going to be the 2016 all over again, but this time with the censorship Macarena. So this is what I predict is going to happen, and hopefully DeSantis is not going to try to run, because the best scenario would be 4 years of Mr. Trump, so I can get a lot of lulzies from the internet, so I can see a lot of meltdown, and then 8 years of DeSantis, of course. Take into account that if DeSantis does win the primary, then you're going to see all the media, which was nice to him before, start to turn on him. This happened with Donald Trump as well. Before he managed to become a serious candidate back in 2016, the press was easy on him. They didn't really attack him that much. They treated him kind of like a joke, but it was kind of harmless. But the moment it managed to win the primary and he was going to be a serious candidate, that's when the press unleashed their Project Fear, and it was like every website is like dark Trump MAGA, dark MAGA. Personally, I understand that he will bring fascismus, but I also understand that fascismus is everything besides showing QR codes to your waiter, besides having private companies spy on you on the behest of the government, besides the government being able to lock down your businesses, right? Fascismus is everything besides that. Fascismus is if the Republicans win the presidency, I guess. Okay. Let me know what you guys think, though. As usual, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.